Dear students, today we are going to see about the second type of conic section, ellipse. As like parabola, we need the three important things. The one is a fixed point S, another one is a moving point, okay. The third one is a fixed line. So why we are taking the fixed line that side means it is under the some construction. So what is the condition here? SB by PM is less than 1. So according to the condition we are assuming the things, the three important things: fixed point, moving point and a fixed line. Here the construction is through the point S, draw a line perpendicular to this directrix. So that is, assume that is as X, okay, and this point as some Z, and take 2 points A and A dash with the condition that A dash equal to 2A. The distance between A and A dash is assumed as 2A. In the meantime, assume that A divides SZ internally in the ratio E is to 1. Similarly, A dash divides externally in the ratio E is to 1. That is the basic assumption. And then draw a perpendicular bisector for A dash, okay, and passing through the point, it is assumed as some center C, and imagine it is y axis. If we draw according to that, we get a ellipse like this, okay. Now how we are getting this ellipse means, so the equation of the ellipse means under these conditions. So first we are going to use the two theorems which is present in 11th standard. So section formula internal division, section formula external division. According to that, so A divides SZ internally in the ratio E is to 1. So SA by A is set equal to E by 1. SA equal to E into A is set. So how can we get SA? SA is nothing but CA minus CS. CA minus CS equal to E into, how can we get AZ? So AZ means it is CZ minus CA. CZ minus CA. Similarly, A dash divides externally in the ratio E is to 1. So we are getting S A dash by A dash Z equal to E by 1. So S A dash equal to E into A dash Z. So how can we get S A dash? It is nothing but C A dash plus CS equal to E into S dash Z. So how we are getting A dash Z? So A dash Z is obtained by A dash C, A dash C plus CZ, or CZ plus A dash C. So we already assumed the distance between A and A dash is 2A. So CA is A. Similarly, CA dash is also A. So A minus CS equal to E into CZ minus A. Similarly, if you use it here, A plus CS equal to E into A plus CZ. Take it as equation 1 and equation 2. So if we sum of equation 1 and 2, what we get? So sum of 1 and 2, what we get? So A plus A, 2A minus AS plus AS cancel. So again minus AE here plus AE cancel, so equal to 2ECZ. So 2 cancel, CZ equal to A by E. So summing or 2 plus 1 gives CZ equal to A by E. Similarly, if we solve 2 minus 1, so 2 minus 1 implies CS equal to AE. So now we are getting, so assume the meeting point of this axis center, okay, and this is called as, fixed point is called as focus. It is nothing but AE comma 0, and this is A comma 0. Obviously it is minus A comma 0, and the equation of the line is x equal to A by E. Just now we get that. So so remember this. So simply remember this diagram, and the fixed point is AE comma 0, and the vertices, these are called as vertices A comma 0 and minus A comma 0, and this is the line x equal to A by E. So now our aim is to get the equation of the ellipse. So again, this point is AE comma 0, and this is some x comma y. So this point is some A by E comma y. So already we know that SB by PM equal to E, SP square equal to E square PM square. Again use distance formula, x minus AE the whole square plus y minus 0 the whole square, y square equal to E square into, again apply the distance formula between these two. So x minus A by E the whole square, y minus y becomes 0. Just expand this equation, x square minus 2AEX plus A square E square plus y square equal to, similarly here expand E square into x square minus 2A by E into x plus A square by E square. So x square minus 2AEX plus A square E square plus y square equal to, multiply inside, so E square x square, so minus 2AEX plus A square. Just to combine the similar terms in x square term and x term, just combine the values. So here minus cancel, combine the remaining terms. So change the side, x square into 1 minus E square plus y square, and move this term to the right hand side and take A square as common. So A square into 1 minus E square. So now divide both the sides by this value, A square into 1 minus E square. We are getting x square by A square plus y square by A square into 1 minus E square. Again assume this value as A square into 1 minus E square as some B square. We are getting the equation as x square by A square plus y square by B square equal to 1, where A is greater than B. Okay, if A is greater than B, we are getting an equation like that. So again it is the first type of ellipse, and it is the standard equation of the first type of ellipse, x square by A square plus y square by B square equal to 1, where B square equal to A square into 1 minus E square. In your book they are assuming this AE as some C, so B square also can be written as A square minus AE the whole square, or A square minus C square. They are assuming AE as some C. So this is the very first thing, and now we are going to discuss about the major points. What are all the major points in the ellipse, first type of ellipse? Again the meeting point, the origin, it is called as the center, and these two are called as the vertices. A dash center, it is nothing but 0 comma 0, and vertices, so vertices is nothing but plus or minus A comma 0, and next one foci, plural form of focus. So plus or minus AE comma 0. These are the points. And as like parabola, here also we are having latus rectums. So the equation of the latus rectum is x equal to plus or minus AE, and this side also we have one more directrix. So we have two directrices and two latus rectums, and the equation of the directrices are x equal to plus or minus A by E. And here there are, in parabola it is symmetrical about either x-axis or y-axis. Suppose it is open rightward and leftward, the axis is x-axis because it is symmetrical about x-axis, and upward and downward means it is symmetrical about y-axis. Therefore we are using only x-axis or y-axis concept. But here this ellipse is symmetrical about both the axes. It is symmetrical about both x-axis and y-axis. But look at the length. The major portion is in the x-axis and the minor portion in the y-axis. Therefore here in the first type of ellipse, x-axis called as the major axis, and the equation is y equal to 0, and y-axis is called as minor axis, and the equation of minor axis is x equal to 0. Again, the length of the major axis is 2a. Similarly, the length of the minor axis is 2b. Major axis length 2a, minor axis length 2b. So x-axis major axis and the length is 2a, y-axis minor axis and the length is 2b. Okay. Again, there is a example sum. This length of the latus rectum in parabola it is 4a. Here the length of the latus rectum is 2b square by a. This point is AE comma b square by a, and this is AE comma minus b square by a. So distance between the two is 2b square by a. It is given as a separate example. Just refer it and clear your doubts. So this is the first type of ellipse and the major points. Suppose if we plot the focus in the y-axis and we turn this problem, we are getting a curve like this. So it is second type of ellipse. A slight change in the equation, x square by b square plus y square by a square equal to 1. If you look at the equation, just compare the equation, the value below x square maximum means it is first type, the major axis x axis. The value below y square is maximum means it is second type. Okay, here the major axis y axis and the minor axis x axis. Again the major point center is 0 comma 0 and the vertices are, just to move that one to the y coordinate, 0 comma plus or minus a, and the foci is 0 comma plus or minus ae, and the equations of the lateral rectum y equal to plus or minus ae, and equations of directrices are y equal to plus or minus ab, and length no change, length of the lateral rectum is same 2b square by a. Here the major axis x axis, y axis, and the equation is x equal to 0. Length of the major axis again 2a. Okay, no change. Don't confuse this. The major axis 2a here. Here y axis major axis, that length is 2a because we are considering that is a square. Okay, so if we know the first type, then we can easily shifting that to y coordinate and replace x by y. We are getting the major points for the second type of ellipse. Okay, now if we derive the equations and the major points for ellipse, then no need to muck up or derive the formula for the hyperbola. Okay, so hyperbola, the same condition but a slight change. Okay, if you make a slight change, there again the same basic construction but slight difference, fixed point, moving point, and directrix is fixed line is taken inside. The reason is here SB by PM equal to E is greater than 1, so which is greater than 1. So SB greater than PM with respect to that condition, if we move that point, we are getting a curve like this. So it is called as a hyperbola. It is first type. Okay. So for the hyperbola, the same type of derivations, but here if you consider, if you combined as 1 minus e square, it becomes e value is greater than 1, so it becomes negative. So take the minus outside, so we are getting here minus, so a square into e square minus 1. So that's all. So x square by a square minus y square by b square equal to 1, where b square equal to a square into e square minus 1 or c square minus a square or c square minus a square. That is a slight difference. So here for ellipse, b square equal to a square into 1 minus e square, but hyperbola b square equal to a square into e square minus 1. It is the first type of hyperbola, x square by a square minus y square by b square equal to 1. Here no need to compare the value of a and b. This is the first type of hyperbola, and the major points as what are all the major points for the first type of ellipse? The same for the first type of hyperbola. Center is 0, 0, vertices plus or minus a, 0, foci plus or minus ae, 0, and the equations of the lateral rectum x equal to plus or minus ae, equations of the directrices x equal to plus or minus a by e, and the length same 2b square by a, length of the lateral rectum same 2b square by a. Only a slight difference is in hyperbola, the major axis called as transverse axis and the minor axis called as conjugate axis. Transverse axis and the minor axis called as conjugate axis. Suppose any equation is given, for example, size ellipse equation is given. Our aim is to denote it is a first type or second type. Suppose we are writing the major axis x axis means that is first type of ellipse. The major axis y axis, if you are writing, that means that is second type of ellipse. Similarly, if you are writing the transverse axis x axis or along x axis means it is first type of hyperbola, that is the equation, the major points. Suppose the transverse axis y axis means that is second type of hyperbola. Again the equation is y square by a square minus x square by b square equal to 1. Okay, in ellipse the value below x square maximum means first type, that is a square. The value below y square means y square maximum means that is a square second type, but here no need to compare what is present first, that is a square, and the diagram may be like this. Okay, directrices, this is the second type of hyperbola, and the major points is what are all the major points for second type of ellipse, that's all. So if you no need to mark up for hyperbola separately, if you know thoroughly the equation of ellipse and the major points, then hyperbola becomes very easy. So just recall the two types of ellipse and two types of hyperbola and the major points. Here we are considering the center as 0, 0. So this is called as the standard type. Suppose as like parabola, suppose the center is some h comma k, again replace x by x minus h, y by y minus k, we are getting the general equation of ellipse. So x minus h the whole square by a square plus y minus k the whole square by b square equal to 1. Second type means x minus h the whole square by b square plus y minus k the whole square by a square equal to 1. Hyperbola means instead of plus here having minus. So again no need to mark up that major points for this kind of general equation. Just remember what is the vertices plus or minus a comma 0 or 0 comma plus or minus a, foci plus or minus ae comma 0 or 0 comma plus or minus ae, and the equation of lateral rectum x equal to plus or minus ae or y equal to plus or minus ae, and the equations of directrices. So x equal to plus or minus a by e or y equal to plus or minus a by e. For ellipse, p square equal to a square into 1 minus e square. From that we can observe the value of eccentricity. It is root of a square minus b square by a square for ellipse. E value. Suppose AB value is given, our aim is to find out the eccentricity mean. It is obtained by this formula, root of a square minus b square by a square. Similarly for hyperbola, b square equal to a square into e square minus 1. Here e value is obtained by root of a square plus b square by a square. Just comparatively study. In ellipse equation plus, but in eccentricity minus. Hyperbola equation minus, but in eccentricity plus, just for easy remembrance. Okay. So if you remember the standard type major points, no need to muck up for this one. Just add this h comma k with the x coordinate and y coordinate. We are getting the original for the general form. And for the lattice rectum and directrices, replace x by x minus h, y by y minus k. We are getting the original answer. No need to muck up the formula separately for general equation.